Hey, what up, collectors? Diego here with another Common Base Sports Cards Throwback Break in the Throwback Break Group, where we're mixing the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, and the recent past for your breaking entertainment and collection. Tonight is June 18th, 2020, and we're ripping a blaster box of 2016 Topps Bunt with 2008 Donruss Jumbo Pack and our Breakers Dozen Blaster Box, of course, which is a variety of packs from the years that I just mentioned, the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and the recent past. So let's get to this break. Hey, everybody. We're going to be doing this break here. And I believe, yeah, down here, the ticker should be right. Should be for today. There is, I think Patrick Joyce is missing from Detroit. He was, I forgot to fill in his name here, so Patrick Joyce has Detroit. We have two new names on the Todd Van Poppel bounty list. We have Bill Spires and Sammy Sosa to go with Jeff McNeil and Nomar Garcia Parra. Then we also have our double up player list over here. So if you get one of these players in there, you get an extra card in your package when it comes to you. Other than that, we do our Hall of Famer random, and basically, if you get a Hall of Famer in this break, you're entered into a random. That random will give you the opportunity to choose between these two cards here. You either get the Sammy Sosa, Cooperstown's Calling, Upper Deck 2000, or an autograph of Gregory Guerrero, Elite Extra Editions from 2015. So one of these two cards could be yours if you win the Hall of Fame random. And if you don't get a Hall of Famer, you still get a chance to win one of those two cards because whichever card is left over will be that prize for the non-Hall of Famer random that I do. Okay, so that is enough about all the little side things that go along with the break. Now it's time to see what box we're going to open up. Here's our Topps Bunt box and our Jumbo Pack. I'll put that off to the side right here. But we have these three boxes here. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put them like this. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll this die. And we get number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the one in the middle. Down to two more Breakers Dozens blaster boxes. And once we're done those, that means that we're done, almost close to being done the break. We have one more that will have one more break after that, which will have two throwback break boxes, which are a little bit larger and have about 25 packs per 25 packs per box. So in the Breakers Dozen blaster box to go along with the 2016 and the 2018 Jumbo Pack, we have, try and keep this in view, Team Best, Diamond Best edition. I believe that's from 1999. 2009 Upper Deck Series 2. We have Fleer Ultra 1993 Series 1. We have a pack of 2003 Upper Deck Series 2. We have Score 1994. (1990) Donruss. 1992 Pinnacle. We also have Classic Minor League. 1991, by the way. We have 1989 Donruss. 2017 Topps Archives. 1991 Fleer Ultra. And 1992 Score. Sorry, I didn't mean to scratch my head. put this in the order that I would like to open them in. Minor league usually always last. Or always first. Alright guys, so those are the contents of the break. Let's start ripping. Classic Best 1991. Pull this down just a little. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. All right, for the San Diego Padres, we have Bill. I think that's Murray for the San Diego Padres. Or Maury. For the San Diego Padres, Tom Reddington. Tim Pugh for the Cincinnati Reds. For the Chicago White Sox, Wilson Alvarez. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, we have Bruce Schreiber. For the Cleveland Indians, we have Tracy Sanders. We have Chris Giles for the Texas Rangers. For the New York Yankees, we have Andy Fox. We have Sean Ross for the Atlanta Braves. For the Minnesota Twins, we have Matt Brown. Looks like he's in a Pirates uniform. That might be a mistake, but it is going to Vasilla Oaks and the Minnesota Twins. Toronto Blue Jays have Paul Rogers, as well as Randy Knorr. Nice minor league pack to start off there. 1999 Team Best Minor League Baseball. If I don't know who the players or what team the player belongs to, I will sort that out later at a later date. And I may post it, I may not. I may just put it in the right, give it to the right owner. We have Randy Wolf for the Philadelphia Phillies. Then we have Joe Creedy. That is going to be for the Chicago White Sox. You could tell by his helmet. We have Darnell McDonald for the Shorebirds. Then we got promotional card. Rick Ankiel. That is for the Cardinals for sure. Bruce Chen for the Atlanta Braves. And then we got Michael Kadire. And that'll be for the Minnesota Twins. There's only one guy I'm not sure about. I think he might be Baltimore, but I'm not really positive. But some pretty cool names like Michael Kadire, Bruce Chen, Rick Ankiel, Joe Creedy, and Randy Wolf are all guys that I know I've seen play. So not a bad box there. Or a bad pack there. Our next pack will be 1993 Fleer Ultra Series 1. Make sure everybody's going the same way. I really like the backs of these cards. Let's get with the back of the cards. Dan Gladden for Detroit. Then we got Mel Rojas for the Expos. Greg Vaughn for the Milwaukee Brewers. Russ Swan for the Mariners. Dean Palmer for the Texas Rangers. Hall of Famer Mike Piazza. Look how young you look there. Mike Piazza. Rookie. No wonder why you look young. Hall of Famer Mike Piazza. Rookie card. Going to the Dodgers. Then we have Jeff Parrott for the Athletics. Kevin Kolofsky for the Royals. Ron Karkovice for the White Sox. Lloyd McClendon for the Pirates. Mike Benjamin for the Giants. Oh, wait, there he goes. Then we have Steve Avery for the Atlanta Braves. Tim Wakefield for the Pirates. That's his rookie card. And we got Darren Lewis for the Giants. I was playing with something. One Hall of Famer, no double-up players in that pack, but pretty cool pack nevertheless. All right. These I won't show the back of because there's no pictures of the guys. So Donruss 1990. Looking for some double-up players in this. Double-up players and Hall of Famers. Puzzle piece. Got Lenny Harris for the Dodgers. Chuck Carey for the Yankees. Dennis Lamp for the Red Sox. Jeff Robinson for Detroit. Gus Polito for the Brewers. Mark Williamson for the Orioles. Kelly Gruber, Diamond Kings. That's a double-up player. Checklist. Willie McGee for the Cardinals. Les Lancaster for the Cubs. Mark Guthrie for the Twins. Billy Hatcher for the Pirates. Guillermo Hernandez for the Tigers. Don Carmen for the Phillies. Rick Shue for the Tigers. And Dan Schatzeder for the Astros. One double-up player in that pack, no Hall of Famers. Got Kelly Gruber getting Toronto an extra card. Let's do some 1989 Donruss. Skipping down here. Try and get that a little bit straighter. Skip down the pile to do a little bit of Donruss. 1989. Got the puzzle piece. Chuck that over there. Lead it off with Mickey Templeton for the Orioles. Then we got Steve Bedrosian, Bedrock for Diamond Kings for the Phillies. Dan Gladden for the Twins. Tom Henke for the Blue Jays. Jim Presley for the Mariners. Greg Maddux for the Cubs. Hall of Famer. I don't know why I just put him down there. Kelly Downs for the Giants. Jim Gott for the Pirates. Paul Asemacher for the Braves. Jeff Treadway for the Reds. Marvel Wine for the Padres. Or Win. I don't know if it's Wine or Win. Tom Pagnazzi for the Cardinals. Don Carmen again for the Phillies. Danny Darwin for the Astros. And Dave Gallagher for the Chicago White Sox. Make sure I didn't miss any there. Nope. One Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux. Next pack, we're going to do some Pinnacle 1992 Series 2. Second here. All right. We have for the Atlanta Braves, David Justice, Pinnacle Shades. Then we have Brett Butler. I forget what they call this. Bunting, or the technical stuff that you got to do for bunting. Sean Livesay, first round draft pick. Monty Ferris, rookie card for the Texas Rangers. Willie Banks, rookie card for the Twins. John Doherty, rookie card for the Tigers. Sean Bosky for the Cubs. Eddie Mofo Murray is our Hall of Famer for the Mets. Sandy Alomar Jr. for the Indians. Jay Howe for the Dodgers. Also for the Dodgers, rookie Carlos Hernandez. Craig Graybeck for the White Sox. Luis Rivera for the Red Sox. Scott Aldred for the Tigers. Hensley Mullins for the Yankees. And Cal Daniels for the Dodgers. One Hall of Famer in there, no double up players. Eddie Mofo Murray. Switch hitting Hall of Famer. You gotta bear with me here. My hands go to sleep. Flipping through these cards. Fleer Ultra 1991. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to do the back of these cards. We have a Cardinal sticker. Lead it off with Kevin Bass for the Giants. Sid Fernandez for the Mets. Jeff Conine for the Royals. Joe Girardi for the Cubs. Bruce Hurst for the San Diego Padres. Jack McDowell for the White Sox. Dal Murphy for the Phillies. Steve Frey for the Expos. Double up player Tom Browning for the Cincinnati Reds. John Ramos, prospect for the Yankees. Mark Whitten for the Toronto Blue Jays. Todd Hundley for the Mets. Dave Stewart for the Athletics. And Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr. for the Seattle Mariners. Nice Ken Griffey Jr. right there, 1991. We got Tom Browning. That is definitely an era, though, because that is Norm Charlton. That is Norm Charlton on the card, but it says Tom Browning. Cincinnati Reds fans will know that, but it does still count as a double-up player because of the name. And we move on to 1992 score. We'll do the first two forward and the rest backwards. Julio Franco for the Texas Rangers. Wilson Alvarez for the Chicago White Sox. We have Randy Velarde, or that's the no-hit club, I'm sorry. Randy Velarde for the Yankees. Dave Valley for the Mariners. Sam Horn for the Orioles. Bob Tewksbury for the Cardinals. Hall of Famer John Smoltz for the Atlanta Braves. Shane Mack for the Twins. Bruce Hirsch for the Padres. Mike Timlin for the Blue Jays. We got Tracy Jones for the Seattle Mariners. Mike Jackson for the Seattle Mariners. Juan Samuel for the Dodgers. Double up player B.J. Surhoff for the Milwaukee Brewers. Hall of Famer Andre Dawson for the Cubs. And Dal Murphy for the Phillies. Got one double up player and two Hall of Famers in that one. Hall of Famers Andre the Hawk Dawson. I should have showed that first. And John Smoltz. B.J. Surhoff is a double up player. You can check that list right there. Now we're going to move on to 1994 score. What up, Nick? Trying to keep all the landscape cards together. All right. Here we go. We have Tino Martinez for the Mariners. He is followed by Dave Fleming. Should have did the back of the cards like I did the other one. Oh well. Dave Fleming for the Seattle Mariners. Lenny Dykstra for the Phillies. Cool. I think you're my only one watching. Leo Gonzalez for the Orioles. Tom Kramer, rookie card for the Indians. Skeeter Barnes for the Tigers. Mike Benjamin for the Giants. Kevin Brown is our double-up player and our Gold Rush card. Pretty cool. That's a funny picture, though. Double-up player right there. Detroit. Hippolito Pachardo, Royals. Jeff Treadway with Cleveland. Mitch Webster with the Dodgers. Orlando Merced, Pirates. And Bob Tewksbury for the Cardinals. One double-up player that happens to be the Gold Rush card. All right, 2003 Upper Deck Retail Series 2. The dog's biting my shoe. Keep the landscape cards together. All right, here's the two promotional cards. And then we have Robert Fick for the Atlanta Braves. Cliff Lee for the Indians. Mike Matheny for the Cardinals. Herbert Perry for the Rangers. Or Hubert. Brian Lawrence for the San Diego Padres. Star rookie of Brent Horde for the Twins. Rob Nen for the Giants. And Sean Burrows for the Padres. (2009) Series 2. Upper Deck Series 2, I should say. Check out the back. trying to make sure that all of them are going the right way. And they are. We had a promotional card right there. We have Mike Rivera for the Milwaukee Brewers. Then we have Edwin Ramirez for the Yankees. Ricky Nolasco for the Florida Marlins. Then we have Eric Stoltz for the Dodgers. Steven Shell for the Nationals. I almost said Snell. Mark Loretta for the Dodgers. Brandon Phillips, award winners for the Cincinnati Reds. Then we got a Star Quest card of Jimmy Rollins for the Phillies. That's nice. I like that one. That's for me. I got the Phillies in this break. Yeah. Woohoo. Team checklist for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Nick McClough. Then we got Andy Pettitte for the Yankees. Chase Utley, you are the man for the Phillies. Yorvit Torrealba for the Rockies. Todd Coffey for the Milwaukee Brewers. Humberto Quintero for the Astros. Then we have Zach Greinke for the Kansas City Royals. Taylor Teagarden for the Texas Rangers. Ross Glode for the Royals. And DJ Carrasco for the White Sox. No Hall of Famers in there. Some soon to be, but no Hall of Famers. Jimmy Rollins is not going to be a Hall of Famer, but I do like Jimmy. All right. Last pack of the Breakers Dozen Blaster Box. We have 2017 Topps Archives. In the Topps Archives, we have David Price for the Boston Red Sox. Max Scherzer for the Nationals. Matt Harvey for the Mets. Trey Turner for the Nationals. Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Carlos Correa for the Astros. Zach Britton for the Orioles. Carlos Santana for the Indians. Pretty nice little mix there. But no Hall of Famers in that pack either. All right, guys, so I just shook the whole thing. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to our two featured presentation boxes. We have our Blaster Box of 2016 and the 2018 Donruss. So we're going to start with the Jumbo Pack first. Moving right along, trying to make some good time while having a good time. Okay? Sounds about right. Let's get some of these cards going. We got to leaving all the upside down cards upside down. All right. Here's who we got. We have Dustin Pedroia for the Boston Red Sox. He is followed by Carlos Carrasco for the Cleveland Indians. Justin Turner for the Dodgers. Hall of Famer Jim Palmer for the Baltimore Orioles. Jay Bruce for the Cleveland Indians. Marcus Stroman for Toronto. Aces in Atlanta. We have Greg Maddux and Tom Glavine. Although Tom Glavine looks like he's wearing... Nah, that's just the hat. The sun shining on it. We have Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves, which will be the Atlanta Braves. Dominic Wilson, rated rookie card for the Mets. Jose Abreu, black and white, Chicago White Sox. Andrew McCutchen for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Flexen for the Mets, rated rookie. Clayton Kershaw, Mr. Humanitarian variation, Dodgers. Yoan Moncada for the White Sox. The Ryan Express for the Texas Rangers. That's a Hall of Famer. Chris Bryant, retro. Marcell Ozuna, Cardinals. Ahmad Rosario, all Mets, rated rookies. Corey Kluber for the Cleveland Indians. Adam Wainwright, retro, for the Cardinals. Robinson Cano for Seattle. Trey Turner for the Nationals. Kirby Puckett for the Minnesota Twins. I gotta stand up. I'm getting antsy. Oh, wait, that's a Hall of Famer. Mike Piazza, throwback for the Mets. Hall of Famer. Marcell Ozuna, throwback. Andrew McCutchen for the Pirates. Ryan Zimmerman for the Nationals. Evan Longoria for the San Francisco Giants. And then the card that was backwards was Evan Longoria. That's the parallel. And then we got, this will go to the Boston Red Sox, I believe. Yeah, Boston. So Boston Red Sox, Wade Boggs and George Brett. This does go to Boston. So Boston will have this card here. So we added a lot to the Hall of Famer count. We got a nice Cody Bellinger. Nice belly. Not my belly, but Bellinger. Let me sleeve up these Hall of Famers real quick. That way I don't have to do them later. And then we'll open up Topps Bunt. Topps Bunt should have a few more Hall of Famers in it. I had to sleeve up the Hall of Famers because one of the first things that I do when I'm sorting the cards is I pull out the Hall of Famers first and, enter them into the random, or put them into the random drawing, so that way, or put them in the list for the random drawings, so that way I could do the giveaway thing. I saw other people do this. Always trying to act professional, even though it's not. Alright, we have Topps Bunt 2016. There are 11 packs in this box. 77 cards. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's 11. Alright, so let's rip up some Topps Bunt. Starting with this pack right here. I'm shaking this table way too much. Jason Hayward for the Chicago Cubs, followed by Henry Owens rookie card for the Boston Red Sox. Adrian Gonzalez for the Dodgers, followed by a Topps Bunt program of Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. Roger Clemens for the Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts, also for the Red Sox. And Nomar Garciaparra for the Red Sox, and he's one of our Tavan Popple players. So a third card is going to be added into that giveaway. That bounty giveaway. Topps Bunt pack number 2. By number 4, I'll probably forget which pack we're on. We have Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. Johnny Huerto for the Giants. Bo Jackson for the Royals. Jung Ho Kam for Pittsburgh. Jake Arrieta for the Chicago Cubs. Starling Castro for the Yankees. And Justin Verlander for Detroit. Next pack, we have Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. That's a Hall of Famer. Yu Darvish for the Texas Rangers. This card here I'm going to give to the Astros with Topps Bunt free pack. Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. Hall of Famer. Marcus Stroman for the Blue Jays. And Jose Barrios rookie card for the Twins. We have Jason Kipnis for the Cleveland Indians. Hall of Famer Wade Boggs for the Boston Red Sox. Michael Brantley for the Indians. Marcell Ozuna for the Miami Marlins. Unique Unis. Adrian Beltre, future Hall of Famer for the Texas Rangers. Here's a Hall of Famer, Barry Larkin for the Cincinnati Reds. And another future Hall of Famer, Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Getting thirsty. After this pack, I think I might grab my water. Jose Altuve for the Houston Astros. James Shields, Big Game James, for the Padres. Miguel Cabrera for the Detroit Tigers. And then we have a future of the franchise, Hector Olivera, which we know did not happen, for the Braves. Chris Sale for the White Sox. Will Myers for the San Diego Padres. And Jose Abreu for the White Sox. Let me get a drink real quick. My mouth was getting real dry. Okay. Making sure nothing was on my gloves. Next pack we have Ian Kinsler with Detroit. Ryan D. Sandberg for the Chicago Cubs. Hall of Famer. Evan Longoria for the Tampa Bay Rays. Ted Williams for the Boston Red Sox. Hall of Famer. Michael Conforto for the Mets. Rookie card. My birthday buddy, Madison Bumgarner for the Giants. And Elvis Andrus for the Texas Rangers. More Hall of Famers in this one. Johnny Bench for the Cincinnati Reds. Hall of Famer. J.D. Martinez for Detroit. Darryl Strawberry for the Mets. Troy Tulowitzki for Toronto. Matt Carpenter for the Cardinals. And Vladimir Guerrero for the Expos. Another Hall of Famer. Sorry, this thing's shaking so much because I'm putting too much pressure on the table. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux for the Atlanta Braves. Craig Kimbrell, the active saves leader for the Boston Red Sox. John Smoltz, another Hall of Famer for the Braves. Shin-Soo Choo, Unique Unis for the Texas Rangers. That's actually a pretty cool uniform. Billy Hamilton for the Cincinnati Reds. Gene Segura for the Diamondbacks. And Chris Archer for the Rays. Hand hurts. Sorry. Got carpal tunnel. Actually, my doctor said it was not carpal tunnel. It actually stems from my elbow that goes down. It's carpal something, but I can't remember. We have Justin Upton for the Detroit Tigers. Nomar Mazara, rookie card for the Texas Rangers. Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees. That's actually pretty cool looking. We got Topps Bunt, Light Force, Anthony Rizzo for the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber, rookie card for the Cubs. David Wright for the Mets. And Hall of Famer George Brett for the Royals. Take it, this is pack number 9. Or no, number 10. Because there's 11 packs. We have the Babe Ruth for the Yankees. Ruffin Odor, Mr. KO for the Texas Rangers. Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves. Followed by the Bunt program, Buster Posey. Brian Dozier for the Twins. Mark McGwire for the Athletics. And Kyle Seager for Seattle. Our final pack of the night. We have Alex Rodriguez for the New York Yankees. Ryan Braun for the Brewers. Evan Gattis for the Astros. Sean Doolittle for the Athletics. Giancarlo Stanton for Miami. And Jay Bruce for the Reds. So definitely end up getting a lot more Hall of Famers in that one. We got Chipper Jones. And by the way, just in case you missed the first, Gregory Guerrero autograph from Elite Edition Extra Editions 2015 is one of the cards that I have to offer for the Hall of Fame random. Or this Cooperstown is Calling Upper Deck 2000 Sammy Sosa. Nice old refractor there. Shiny shine card. So the Hall of Famers right now, we have Atlanta Braves Chipper Jones, Babe Ruth, George Brett for the Royals, John Smoltz, Atlanta, Greg Maddux, Atlanta, Vladimir Guerrero, Washington Nationals, Johnny Bench, Cincinnati Reds, Ted Williams, Boston Red Sox, Ryan Sandberg, Cubs, Barry Larkin, Cincinnati Reds, Wade Boggs, Boston Red Sox, Roberto Clemente, Pittsburgh Pirates, Sandy Koufax, Dodgers, Jackie Robinson, Dodgers. Other Hall of Famers that we got in this break, in this mixer, Jim Palmer, Baltimore Orioles, Aces in Atlanta, Maddox and Glavine, Milwaukee, this is technically Milwaukee Braves, so it goes to the Braves, Eddie Matthews, Texas Rangers, Nolan Ryan, Kirby Puckett from Minnesota, Mike Piazza with the Mets, Wade Boggs counts for this one for the Boston Red Sox, John Smoltz for Atlanta, Andre Dawson, Cubs, Ken Griffey Jr., Mariners, Eddie Mofo Murray for the Mets, Greg Maddux for the Cubs, and a rookie card of Mike Piazza. Those are all the Hall of Famers that are in that Hall of Famer random to try and get those 2 cards. We did get one of our players off of this list, Nomar Garcia-Parra. So that means now there's 3 cards into the collection for the Tavan Popple Bounty. And the following people will get an extra card in their package: the Texas Rangers, the owner of the Milwaukee Brewers, the Cincinnati Reds, and the Toronto Blue Jays. I see one person in here, so that is Nick Fusco. So Nick, we're going to still play the game, trying to see if you can win a card. If you're still watching, what I would like you to do is get ready with 3 teams. Okay, right off the bat, 3 teams. As we play the Don't Get Moose game. Every time I move it up, it switch the light over. This way. I never remember how I have it set up. A little bit this way. A little bit that way. Oh, come on. Technical difficulties. Oh, I know why. I'm on the wrong screen. Hey, there we go. I was on the wrong screen. Not on the Get Moose challenge. I'm like, usually this fits right in the picture. I don't have it. The other screen has it zoomed in. This one doesn't. And I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and that's why. Okay, so with this here now, I see Nick says he's going to go with the Yankees, the Indians, the White Sox, and the Indians. Yankees, White Sox, Indians. We'll go in that order. Oh, right down the row. Okay, so we're going to go with the New York Yankees. Former team. Is there a moose? Yes, there is. Strike number 1. Chicago White Sox. Is there a moose behind them? Yes, there is. Strike 2. Now, Nick, I'm going to give you a chance. Where's the suckiest card I can find? I'll trade you your Indians pick for a Ron Renicky card. You got Ron Renicky, where you can see if or you can strike out or hit a grand slam. Ron Renicky, you want your Cleveland Indian. There's a deal right there. You got to keep the Indians. All right, let's see if it pays off. 2 strikes. Bottom of the 9th. Cleveland Indians. Oh, we have a winner. Congratulations. You chose wisely. Really. You did. You chose wisely. Good job. The Cleveland Indians held the winning card. So that means you get to pick one of these cards right here. Here we have Ryan Braun, Davey Garcia, Joey Lucchesi, Joey Gallo, Steven Duggar, Sterling Marte, Willie Calhoun, or Mark Grizzolonic. And yes, I did offer because I knew it was going to be a winner. But that's to throw you off for next time. I make an offer, it might not be the right one. So go ahead and pick one of those cards, and it'll be yours. The top middle one, Davy Garcia. Good choice. Nice prospect for the Yankees. Making some good choices. You got to tell the wife you made good choices today. All right, Nick, and everybody who's going to be watching this, record it. Thank you for joining into the breaks. I really appreciate it. I have a good time doing them. Next week, we have our final week for June, and I'm also going to be taking some time off from the breaks. So as I'm going into the time offs, there's guys like Ben Martin that's in our breaks, Triple B Collectibles, especially if you like hockey. He can help you out. And then there's also Nick Fusco, who's here in attendance. He can help you out with some breaks right now. He has one for $7.50 random team, 2 boxes of 2015 Donruss. Saw that? There's an ad right there for you. I want my money. Okay. So that's going to be in July. I just want to pick up some of my cards. I want to fix up and get stuff rolling. I might even start doing a little bit of like fire sales or stuff like that with some of my cards. I have a lot, and I'm not paying attention to how much I'm actually getting from breaks and stuff like that. So I want to get a little bit of a system going, and then go from there. But we still have a whole week left to do that. We'll be doing one more football break, 2 more Breakers Dozen blaster boxes, and then the big one, the one with the 1960, the 2020 Bowman, the 1960 Gold Rush Vintage. I forget what else I put in there. I know there's 2 throwback break boxes, so it's a pretty big one. That'll end the month, and I'll probably try and do a special start time. I already asked the wifey if I can come out a little early for that one. So until next time, guys, peace out, collectors. Oh wait, here you go. Peace out. Baseball card fever. Got the baseball card fever.